Hey guys, it's Monica J. Hodges back with another video. I wanted to stop by to share with you guys a conversation that I had with someone. As most of you know who have seen my videos or you know me personally, I am the founder of KIP Tutoring Service. I am a former public school special education teacher, and in the 2022-2023 school year, I decided to leave the classroom and work my business full time. So that's what I've been doing since then. And so I often go to the library to tutor, to meet my clients. And so the librarians have gotten accustomed to seeing me there often, right? And so one of them one day pulled me to the side and was like, "So you didn't enjoy having your summers off and the weekends off? Like, why did you stop teaching?" And it was a good question, right? I wasn't offended. I didn't think it was intrusive or anything like that. But the reason why having my weekends off, having the summers off, and of course she asked that question because she would see me in the library tutoring during summertime, right? When kids are out of school, families are vacationing, and she would see me come in on Saturdays. So the reason why she asked that question was because in her mind, she was like, I don't get it. Like, it seems like you work more now than you probably did when you were teaching. In a sense, that's true, but really, they owed me that summertime off because I was taking work home because I didn't have enough time during the school hours to really get much done, right? Even with having a planning period, that time is usually taken up with meetings. So I was still coming home with work to do. I was coming into work at least an hour early. I was leaving at least an hour after I got off. So really and truly, that was accrued time that was owed to me, right? The summers that I did have off, the weekends that I quote unquote had off because I still was doing lesson plans on Sunday afternoons, right? And even with the summers being off, in the district where I was, we returned to school for pre-planning in July. Towards the end of July, teachers were returning to the building. So you didn't really have a full 2 months off, okay? Not only that, most teachers, I dare say all teachers, usually have some type of summer professional learning workshop or seminar or class they have to do over the summertime. So are you really getting a summer break? Not really. So it just wasn't enough for me to stay in the classroom working for the school district. As I said in a previous video, the Holy Spirit told me that year, the 2022-2023 school year, that was going to be my last year in the classroom. That was going to be my last year teaching, and it was time for me to launch out and to do my own thing. I've been tutoring for years, so it wasn't anything foreign or new to me. It was just something where it was time for me to just work for myself and do this on my own. And yes, when you do work for yourself, when you are a business owner, you do work a lot more, right? Because there is no PTO. There's no PTO. If you don't work, you don't make money. So you have to be very intentional about the time that you take off to vacation. But I will say that what I do is still rewarding. I still am able to work with young people. I'm still able to do the things that I love. It's just that it's on my own terms. I'm also able to help my former co-workers and also fellow educators because now I feel like I'm able to partner with them. So whatever they're not able to do in the classroom with their students, I'm able to do outside of it, right? So I'm able to contact, with parent permission, of course, I'm able to contact my clients' teachers and ask them, hey, what is it that you want us to focus on? What is it that you're seeing in the classroom that they're struggling with that I can help to support? And it just takes a weight off of their shoulders to be able to rely on someone that is familiar with the curriculum, that knows the ins and outs of public school education, and that can pick up where they left off, or who's able to preview with those students things that are to come, because they need that. Right? So I just feel like I'm in a sweet spot. I'm also able to help my parents better, because I'm able to tell them things that maybe I wasn't really able to share with them before, because it would have been a conflict of interest, right? So I'm able also to guide my parents and to let them know, hey, the reason why that teacher didn't do X, Y, and Z. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they didn't care. It's because of this, that, or the third, right? So it's a sweet spot that I find myself in, being able to advocate for my clients and being able to consult with my parents, but also able to partner with educators in helping students be successful. So in a nutshell, that's why I left the classroom. And no, I don't regret leaving and having my summers off, having my weekends off. It is just, it isn't enough of a reason for me to return. So hopefully that answers that. That's it. That's all. And I'll see you next video.